Hi guys, it's Crystal, the founder of Bold Kulture Beauty, a two-time award-winning blog and your first stop when you're looking to simplify your natural hair routine. Today, we're taking a closer look at protein. So weakness, dry brittle strands, and damage can all be signs of distress for our curly hair. When trying to search out remedies for what's ailing our hair, we often wonder about the benefits of protein for curly hair types. With the wealth of information that's available, it is very easy to get swept up, overwhelmed, and confused when it comes to determining the benefits of protein and if they're right for your curly hair type. So if you're trying to decide if protein is right for you, you're in the right spot. Today, we're taking a closer look at protein, its benefits, and simple steps that we can take to determine if it's right for us. So grab a pen and grab a friend, and let's take a closer look at protein. Okay, so let's jump right in and talk about the benefits of protein. Protein is beneficial because it is packed with nutrients for our hair. By design, protein is made to penetrate the cortex and strengthen our hair from within. Now, I do want to point out that protein is not a permanent fix to what's ailing our hair, but it can temporarily reconstruct our hair and improve its appearance. When used appropriately, protein can help with hydration, improve manageability, and allow us to safely grow out our hair. So now that we know that protein is beneficial, you might be wondering if it's the answer to all of our hair's problems. And before we can answer that, I would say that it's important to know the key characteristics of our hair. This information will help us set a baseline for our hair and better identify issues that need to be addressed. Now, some issues like dryness, lackluster strands, and loss of definition might not necessarily require protein as our first option or remedy for our hair. Most of the times, these things can be resolved with a couple of cleansing sessions and a very good conditioner. If you have weak, brittle, damaged strands, then protein might be right for you in conjunction with healthy hair practices. Now let's take a closer look at ways to identify if your hair will actually need protein. So your hair does not have to be overly damaged or weak in order to benefit from protein. When used appropriately, protein can actually be beneficial and help your hair to thrive. Some key indicators that your hair might need protein include if your hair is excessively weak and damaged, if your hair is overly porous, if your hair breaks very easily, if you have color-treated hair, or if you're preparing for a color service. These indicators might determine that you could benefit from adding protein into your hair care regimen. Now, I know a large concern for a lot of naturals is whether or not protein is damaging to the hair. Terms like hygrofatigue, protein resistance, and protein sensitivity are often cause for pause for a lot of naturals. If you have an appropriate understanding of when your hair needs protein and how often it needs protein, it can help reduce the risk of overuse or misuse of protein. Some indication that you may have overused or misused protein are if your hair is extremely dry and brittle. This hair often tends to snap or break very easily, and it tends to lack any sheen or shine and just be very, very dull. So our hair is made up of protein. So certain hair types will not require external sources of protein in order for the hair to look and feel healthy. Having an appropriate understanding of your hair's needs and the key characteristics of your hair will often help you determine if your hair needs protein and how often to use it. And if your hair is in need of protein, once you get the desired result, then protein deep conditioners will not have to be a routine part of your every weekly wash day sessions. Protein can be a useful tool to breathe life into your hair. Knowing when and how often to use protein can actually be very beneficial. So take the time to learn the key characteristics of your hair, to assess its needs, and be better able to identify when it is damaged or when it requires protein, and you can help your hair to thrive. Well, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for more great information on healthy hair practices and amazing protein conditioners that you can use on your healthy hair journey, make sure you head over to boldkulture.com. And while you're there, check out my latest digital products, all designed to help you get the most out of your natural hair experience. And until next week, go boldly.